In this recording, we will review the topic angles and polygons. There is a list of formulas you need to memorize for this topic. First one is angle sum. Now this can apply to regular and irregular polygons. This is a pentagon. It's a regular pentagon, which means all the sides are the same length and all the angles are the same length. So for the angle sum, that just means the total of all the angles in that shape. And to find that, you would do n minus 2 times 180, where n represents the number of sides. So we have 5 sides for this shape. So the angle sum would be 5 minus 2 times 180. 540 degrees. So all the angles in that shape add up to 540 degrees. Now these formulas are specific for regular polygons. Okay, so first of all, we're going to look at a formula for the interior angle. Shape has 5 sides, all the same length. All 5 angles are also the same length. The interior angle is the angle on the inside. So to find the interior angle of a regular polygon, it is just angle sum over the number of sides. So the interior angle of a regular pentagon is 108 degrees. Okay, what about the exterior angle? The exterior angle is on the outside. You've got to draw a straight line off of your shape, off of your corner like this. This is your exterior angle. So what most people notice first is that the interior angle and the exterior angle add up to 180 degrees. Let's write that fact down. So we could work it out by doing 108 take away 180. Another formula which is useful, and you do need to know this, is 360 divided by the number of sides will also give you the exterior angle. So we have 5 sides. 360 divided by 5 is 72 degrees. So I suggest memorising all of these formulas before your exam. So let's just have a look at some questions now. Okay, have a go at these yourself. Put me on pause, unpause when you are done. Okay, question 1. Work out the exterior angle of a regular hexagon. So it's just this formula here, exterior angle. So 360 divided by number of sides, which is 6. The answer is 60 degrees. Question 2. Work out the interior angle in a regular octagon. So to get an interior angle, we need the angle sum first. An octagon has 8 sides. So angle sum. 1080. Interior angle, though, is the angle sum over the number of sides. 135. So the first one was 60, 135, 3. Interior angle of a regular pentagon. So angle sum, we worked out previously, n minus 2 times 180 is 540. We did work out this before as well. 540 divided by 5, 108. The size of each exterior angle in a regular polygon is 20 degrees. How many sides does it have? Okay, we need this formula here. We're given the exterior angle. So we know 20 is equal to 360 over the number of sides. How do I rearrange this formula? I need to times both sides by n, which is 20n is equal to 360. And divide both sides by 20, which gives us n, the number of sides, 18. Number 5. The size of each exterior angle is 18 degrees. Work out how many sides it has. Well, you need to use the same formula. 18 equals 360 over n. Let's make n the subject now. So let's times both sides by n. 18n is 360. Divide both sides by 18. N is 20. Question 6. The size of each interior angle in a regular polygon is 165 degrees. Work out how many sides the polygon has. Well, this time we're given the interior angle. We need the exterior angle to use this formula. So we need the bottom equation to get the exterior angle. So we know the interior, 165 plus n is equal to 180. Let's take 165 off both sides, which gives us n. Well, hang on, let me call it E. I don't know why I called it n. So take 165 off both sides, E is 15. So now we know the exterior angle is 15. We can use this formula here. 15 equals 360 over n, times both sides by n. Divide both sides by 15. 24. And this question 7, work out the missing angle. So this is an irregular pentagon, but we can still get the angle sum by doing n minus 2 times 180. The angles in the shape add up to 540. So if I take the other angles off of 540, we get the missing angle. X is 119 degrees. Here are the next set of questions. Let's get the angle sum first. N minus 2 times 180. 720. Let's just take off these other angles from 720, see what we have left. 201. So we've got 201. There's got to be split between angle here and here. But we know that angle CDE, so CDE, this one here, is double this angle here. So they're in the ratio 2 to 1, really. So ratio question, got 720 divided by, no, 201 left, sorry, 201 divided by 3 is 67. So each part in your ratio is 67. So 2 times 67 for the larger angle is 134. So CDE is 134. Okay, in our hexagon, we have CDE is 130. DEF is 130. All the other angles are the same. From the previous question, we know the angle sum is 720. So let's take off those other angles. Okay, let's divide the 460 by 4 because there are 4 missing angles that are the same, which gives us an answer of 115. Okay, these next 3 are more typical of the type of question you do get in the exam. Have a go at these 3, put me on pause, unpause when you're done. Okay, we've got a regular triangle. Angles in a triangle add up to 180, so 180 divided by 3 is 60. Each angle, let me just make this a little bit bigger, I think. Each angle is 60. I'll just enlarge the shape. And then we've got a octagon too. So we know each angle here is 60. Octagon, angle sum, n minus 2 times 180. 1080 divided by 8. 135. Which leaves our missing angle here we can work out, which is the interior angle of the polygon P. So 360 angles around a point add up to 360. So the interior angle here is 165. But to find the number of sides for polygon P, so polygon P, can't see the rest of it, how many sides it has, that's what we need to work out. But we need an exterior angle to, let me bring the formulas over. So for this formula here, which can be rearranged to find n from the exterior angle, we need the interior angle first, the exterior angle first. So let's use this formula here. Interior angle, add exterior angle is equal to 180. Take 165 off both sides, which gives us 15 for the exterior angle. Now we know the exterior angle, we can use this formula. 15 is equal to 360 over n, times both sides by n, to give us 15n is equal to 360. Then divide both sides by 15, which gives us n is 24. So polygon P has 24 sides. Okay, so we've got 3 regular pentagons. So let's get the interior angle of your regular pentagon. The angle sum we need first, n minus 2 times 180, which is 540. So the interior angle, 540 divided by 5, 108. So each of these angles in each pentagon is 108. Then we also know that angles around a point add up to 360. So let's take off, well, 3 lots of 108. which is 36. So x here is 36. Okay, last question. Okay, so we've got a square. All the angles in a square are 90 degrees. Pentagon, well, we've just worked that out here in this question. Interior angle of a pentagon is 108. So we can work out the interior angle of polygon P by doing 360 minus 90 minus 108, which is 162. We need to find the number of sides. So you have to use this formula, but we need an exterior angle. We don't have an exterior angle, so we need this formula. So 162 plus the exterior angle is 180. Let's take 162 off both sides, which gives us the exterior angle is 18. Now we know the exterior angle, 360 over n, times both sides by n, divide both sides by 18. So n is 20.